My heart is pumping. Really hard. Thank Eckhart, you changed my life dramatically. Well, not thank you for being the vehicle of the higher power.
Thank you.
This is like very important. It's not important. It's just nothing's that important. Do you cry? Because I cry a lot about just good things. Like when good things happen, I cry. When bad things are happening, I don't pay that much attention to them, but I sometimes cry too. And is that? I mean, I know it's okay, but do you cry? And because I see you as an example of when I deal with something, I'm always thinking, what would Eckhart do? You know? And you don't have to answer that question, but is it normal to cry?
Yes, I do. Let's see. Well, apart from a movie that I saw recently where I cried, but the other occasion was maybe a year ago or whenever it was, the beauty in nature. Well, that happened to be, could be anywhere. It's happened quite a few times. It does happen occasionally. When there's intense beauty, and then there's cry. I was driving along approaching the Big Sur coastal highway along the Pacific Ocean in California, and there was the sea, the clouds, the mist, the vegetation, incredible beauty and presence, the aliveness in the energy field. And as I was driving, I was crying. So beauty is very often that does trigger that. It's a very, very happy crying, a joyful crying. And then I cried in a movie recently that happens occasionally. It was about a dog. Sometimes also I cried when I see human suffering. It could be somebody in the street, could be even be something on television. Occasionally it happens. So I hadn't actually given it much thought until you asked me. So it's quite lovely. I enjoy it, crying. Some people cry when they sit here, and it touches the emotional field, although our gathering is not at all emotional, because that would be a very different gathering. It would go like, well, yeah, now let's all jump up and sing. So this is not what happens here, and yet sometimes as presence arises, it can, the emotions can also begin to vibrate with it. And so some people sit here and cry, and I know they're quite happy, basically, but they go, oh. Something resonates, the emotional field is vibrating, and perhaps a healing is taking place at that time, who knows. So it's again acceptance. There's another kind of crying, of course, that is more dysfunctional. For example, when you're telling yourself a sad story in your head about your life, and you start crying. So you believe in the story that you're telling yourself in your head and how dreadful your life has been, and it's been so awful, just couldn't. Why? It's just not fair. Life has treated me so badly. It's just not fair. Wake up. There's just this moment. Don't tell yourself a story and believe in it.